Breaking news! A major executive order signed by former President Donald Trump is now changing the rules for dividend-style payouts in the United States, and it could directly affect millions of Americans. If you or someone you know is receiving SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, this is essential information. Stay tuned as we break down who qualifies, how payments will be issued, when you can expect them, and what this means for your finances moving forward. Optional engagement cue. Comment below if you or a family member receives benefits. We'll discuss how this order affects you. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the latest update on Trump's new executive order, which is specifically designed to target dividend-style payouts to certain groups of Americans rather than issuing broad general payments. This order focuses on ensuring that federal assistance reaches those who need it the most, including seniors on Social Security, disabled individuals receiving SSI or SSDI, and veterans enrolled in VA benefits. Throughout this video, we'll break down exactly who qualifies for these payments, how the IRS plans to distribute the funds efficiently, and the timeline for when these deposits could start hitting accounts. Additionally, we'll provide crucial tips on how to protect yourself from scams, phishing attempts, and misinformation that often circulate during high-profile government payment updates, so you can stay informed, safe, and ready to receive any benefits you're eligible for what the executive order changes. The new executive order brings significant updates to how dividend-style payments and economic relief funds are distributed in the United States. Previously, these payments were often issued broadly, sometimes reaching individuals who might not have needed them as urgently, which created inefficiencies and delays. Under this updated order, payments are now specifically targeted toward federal benefit groups including SSI, SSDI, and VA. Recipients, ensuring that the funds go to those who rely on them the most for their essential needs. The IRS is tasked with overseeing all aspects of processing and distribution, implementing stricter verification systems, and improved procedures to minimize errors and delays. This means funds are expected to reach recipients more quickly and efficiently, directly supporting millions of Americans who depend on these payments for food, healthcare, rent, and other critical expenses. By focusing on targeted, timely distribution, the executive order helps ensure that vulnerable populations receive the assistance they need without unnecessary obstacles, making the relief more meaningful and impactful for those who rely on it most, who is affected. This is the critical question everyone wants answered. Who will actually be eligible for these payments under the new executive order? The order specifically targets three main groups, each of which relies heavily on federal assistance for daily living expenses. First, SSI, Supplemental Security Income beneficiaries, are included. These are typically low-income seniors, disabled adults, and some children with qualifying disabilities. They depend on SSI to cover essentials like housing, food, and medical care, making any changes or additional payments a significant boost to their financial stability. Second, SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, recipients are also affected. These are individuals who became disabled after contributing to Social Security through their work history. The order could affect their regular benefit calculations, back payments, or additional dividends that may be issued. Third, VA, Veterans Affairs. Beneficiaries are included, encompassing veterans receiving disability compensation or pensions, as well as surviving spouses under certain VA programs. Taken together, these groups represent some of the most financially vulnerable Americans. Millions of households nationwide could see a direct impact, meaning this order has the potential to reach tens of millions of people across the United States, providing crucial financial support exactly where it's needed most. How payments will be distributed. Let's dive deeper into how these payments are expected to reach recipients. Most people who have direct deposit information on file with the IRS will automatically receive their funds in their bank accounts, making the process fast and convenient. For recipients who do not have direct deposit set up, the IRS and SSA will issue paper checks mailed to the address on file. In some programs, prepaid debit cards may be used instead of traditional checks, ensuring that even those without a bank account can receive their payments. It's important to note that these methods are designed to cover all recipients, but the speed of delivery can vary depending on the method used and whether additional verification steps are required. The IRS will cross-check eligibility using Social Security. Administration, SSA, and VA records, meaning some recipients might get notifications or verification requests before funds are released. Payment amounts will depend on the rules of each program, so not everyone will receive the same sum. Exact dates have not been officially announced, but looking at past trends, many recipients could see their payments within a few weeks, while others may face minor delays due to processing, verification, or administrative steps. A key tip to avoid delays is to ensure your IRS, SSA, and VA records are completely up to date, including bank account information, mailing address, and personal details. Why this executive order matters. This executive order is significant because it represents a targeted approach to financial assistance, ensuring that funds go directly to the Americans who rely on them the most. Unlike broad stimulus programs that distribute money to a wide audience, this order focuses on specific groups, particularly SSI, SSDI, and VA. Beneficiaries, who may depend on these payments to cover essential living costs. By concentrating resources where they're needed most, the government aims to provide meaningful support to those facing the greatest financial challenges, helping them manage rent, utilities, groceries, medical bills, and other critical daily expenses. Beyond immediate relief, this order also improves efficiency in the distribution process. By streamlining payouts and reducing the chances of delays or misdirected funds, recipients can access their money faster and with fewer complications. Additionally, this executive order could serve as a blueprint for future targeted stimulus or dividend programs, demonstrating how government resources can be allocated effectively to meet urgent needs. For millions of Americans, these funds aren't just extra money. They're essential support that makes a real difference in their lives. Common questions. Here are answers to the most common questions about this order. Question 1, do I need to apply? No, payments are usually automatic for eligible recipients. Question 2, will my regular benefits be affected? No, SSI, SSDI, or VA monthly benefits will not be reduced. Question 3, what if my bank account or address changed? Update your information immediately with IRS, SSA, or VA. Question 4, is this a stimulus check? Not exactly. These are dividend-style payments targeted at specific groups, not broad economic relief checks. Protect yourself from scams. Whenever new payments, stimulus checks, or dividend-style payouts are announced, scammers immediately try to take advantage of the situation, targeting unsuspecting individuals with fake calls, emails, or websites. To stay safe, only trust official sources such as IRS, Gov, SSA, Gov, or VA. Gov, and double-check any information before acting. Never share your Social Security number, bank account details, or other personal information with unknown callers, websites, or emails claiming to provide early access to funds. Remember, no one has the authority to speed up your payment in exchange for a fee, and legitimate payments will always come directly from government agencies. By following these precautions, you ensure that your funds are delivered safely to you, protecting your money and personal information from potential fraud. How to stay prepared. To ensure you're fully ready to receive any upcoming payments, it's essential to verify your benefit status, whether you're enrolled in SSI, SSDI, or VA programs, and make sure all your personal information is accurate and up to date. This includes confirming your mailing address, bank account details, and any other contact information that could affect direct deposits or mailed checks. Regularly check official government websites such as the IRS and SSA for updates, announcements, or changes in payment schedules, and set notifications or reminders so you don't miss critical information. Staying proactive and organized now can help prevent delays, avoid errors, and ensure that your payments arrive on time without any complications, giving you peace of mind and full access to the benefits you are entitled to. Trump's new executive order specifically targets beneficiaries of SSI, SSDI, and VA programs, aiming to ensure that these crucial dividend-style payments reach the right people efficiently and without unnecessary delays. The IRS will oversee the distribution process using updated verification systems and deposit procedures to streamline payouts and minimize errors. millions of Americans could benefit from faster, more reliable payments, giving much-needed financial relief to those who depend on these programs. It's essential to always verify your personal information and payment status through official government sources to avoid scams or fraudulent sites. This order reflects a broader effort by the government to modernize and adapt its programs, prioritizing vulnerable populations and making sure essential funds are delivered directly to those who need them most. Take action and stay ahead. If you want to make sure you never miss critical updates on government payments, stimulus checks, Social Security changes, or benefit programs like SSI, SSDI, and VA, now is the time to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you get instant alerts the moment new information is released. Don't wait until it's too late. We want to hear from you too. Drop a comment below if you or a family member receives SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, or if you have questions about upcoming payments. Your feedback directly shapes our content, helping us deliver the most relevant, practical, and timely information that impacts you and your loved ones. Stay informed, stay prepared, and take control of your financial future today. Disclaimer: this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial, legal, or tax advice. Always verify information with official government sources such as the IRS, Social Security Administration, SSA, or VA. Individual circumstances may vary, and eligibility, amounts, or timelines for payments may change. We are not responsible for any actions taken based on this content. Always consult with a qualified professional for guidance specific to your situation.